Oh my god.
And it would just help so much just to have those 3 extra inches, and I'm sure there are a lot of men out in this world who would say the same. Well, my name is Rebel, and I will be your dungeon master this evening because it's my turn.
It's about time. Gangster. You'll see
Welcome
later.
to Oh my god!
Sorry. I'm gonna wait 5 minutes.
Oh my god!
5 minutes.
Welcome to Insert Foot. Or wait. Okay. Welcome to Open Mouth.
Insert foot.
Did you know?
Hmm.
Also, hello, Turbo.
Hi, Rebel.
Did you know that the week before last episode was our 10th episode?
Was it?
Yes.
I forgot what episode count we were on, to be quite honest.
We've made it to 10. Actually, this is our 12th episode.
That means we've done this for 3 months.
I know. Wait. That is true. That is true. All right, Turbo.
Hmm.
Are you ready for this?
For 12 weeks of shenanigans?
No.
Then what are we talking about?
The year is 2026.
It is. That is our year.
The day is March 30th because that's the day we're recording on.
That's today.
That's today. The news is going crazy.
With?
Zombies everywhere. What do we do, Turbo? It's just me and you against the zombies.
Well, the first thing I do is realize that I'm going to outrun you. So what I do is I tie you to a tree so the zombies get you first.
You wouldn't even have to tie me to a tree. I do not enjoy running. I'm very slow and I have very short legs.
What do we do? Okay. We're together, right?
We're together. We're going to get through this together.
Where are we on a map?
Somewhere nondescript. You know, typical middle America bullshit. Just like every zombie apocalypse starts.
So like suburbia?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then the first thing wait, how many people are still alive? Is it just zombies or is it just me and you?
As far as we know, it's just me and you.
We're going to the grocery store.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because if you have watched old food theory episodes back when Matt Pat was still around, he did a whole ass episode on how long you can survive in a grocery store just on grocery store food. And I think it's like 90 days or something like that on just the perishable foods.
So I agree. If we can make it a Walmart, we should make it a Walmart.
We should.
Because it's not just going to be food. All of our supplies are going to be there.
Right. So, go ahead.
While we still have it, we should definitely use our cars. Because the apocalypse just happened, okay? Remember the apocalypse just happened.
Yeah.
So all the infrastructure is still up. We still have access to gasoline and cars and stuff. So we're going to use that to get to the store.
Right.
And on the way, we're going to play bumper cars with the zombies.
We're racking up them points.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so first plan, get a car, or actually, no, truck, but like not a big truck. One that's got like a smaller engine, but is still off the ground. So maybe something like a 6-cylinder Toyota Tacoma, because it'll get a little bit better gas mileage.
So hit the dealership before the grocery store?
Yes. If there's one on the way.
Okay.
Yeah. So we do that, and since most Walmarts have gas stations now, we need to go after we get the truck and go over to the automotive section, get all the gas cans and start pumping out as much of the gas out of the pumps as we possibly can before they shut off or they run out of gas. First thing. Bring it back to the Walmart, dump all that fucking fuel stabilizer in there so it lasts a little longer than a couple months. I think you can get like a year out of gas with stabilizer in it.
Do they sell that at Walmart?
I think they do. I'm pretty sure they do
Not
in
that we
automotive.
have to pay for it, because the zombies.
No, but we should make sure it's there.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, make sure we find a generator. I don't know. I don't think they actually sell generators at Walmart. So we're going to take a. Actually, we're going to have to go there, right? Get all the things we need, get all the fuel set up, and then go to the home improvement section and get some of that plywood that they have with their shitty IKEA furniture. Start bolting up all the entrances, all of them. 100%.
Okay. So this happened in the middle of the day, though. There's going to be employees there. And unfortunately, they got hit by it.
So they're zombies?
So now we got to go to the sports section. The hunting section.
Right.
We got to somehow make it to the hunting section, which is generally at the back of the store.
Okay.
So what did you grab to defend yourself before we left?
Nothing. We went right for the truck and the gas.
Me neither. So we're barehanded this.
So since it's early days, I don't think they have any actual pew-pews in Walmart anymore. So we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to double back, get back in the truck, run off to find the nearest gun shop. But that's not what we're only gonna get. So stock up on guns, knives, bow and arrows.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a thing.
I agree.
Down the line, like we're gonna want to like be silent. And knives are very versatile. But since we're clearing things out, we're going to need to be able to, take them out a little faster. So definitely get all the guns and ammo that we can. But we definitely will not be relying on that forever because eventually they run out,
Yes. And I, unfortunately, do not know how to make bullets.
I don't either.
I don't know how to make arrows either, but I feel like that would be easier to learn on the go.
Right. Plus, also, there are a lot of like hunting-ish places that provide them. We can also, recover, regular ones like Legolas did in the Battle of Minas Tirith.
No idea. But Daryl recovered his in Walking Dead, so I am understanding your point.
Walking Dead ain't gonna have nothing on us.
Okay. So we have our truck.
Right.
We've gone to the dealership. We've got our truck. We've gathered up all our fuel.
Right.
We started boarding up our grocery store, Walmart. We have
Wait, did we murder all the zombies and clear it out?
I don't think we did because we realized we
that.
didn't have anything to defend ourselves. So we've been very sneaky at this point.
Well, we didn't board anything up then.
Maybe we started and that's when we realized the employees were there. Okay,
Correct.
We started boarding stuff up and realized there were zombie Walmart employees.
And then we ran away.
Not too far from how like if you currently work for Walmart, not too far from reality. So we snuck back out. We got in our truck. We went to the closest place that sells guns and other sharp things. And we got all of our stuff.
Right.
And now we're heading back to the Walmart because we have to get our base secure.
Correct.
And then I go in first because I'm brave and I'm a strong, independent female.
Who don't need no man. So I'm just gonna stand outside and watch the truck.
No, don't do that.
I gotta make sure no one steals it.
And I have a shotgun because I like a and I have a shotgun and machete. I found a machete too.
Machete is a good one.
And the first one I take out is the manager.
So we can't use the PA system to call for more zombies?
No, he cannot.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so then um I will come in, I'll be there behind you. I will also have many knives, machetes, um a couple pistols, rifles, things that have a lot of ammunition in the magazine. Uh, Shotgun, not so much. Not a fan of it because we don't know how the zombie stuff transfers to other people. Is it just blood on blood contact? Is it a whole ass bite? Like, is that how that works?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know yet. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna make sure that I have a good distance from them so that none of the splatter can get onto me.
I'm risking it for the experiment, I guess, at this point.
So then you're just gonna get zombified and leave me by myself?
I mean, I chose the shotgun. It's not like I could take it back now. I already took out the manager.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, hopefully you weren't in close enough proximity to get any splatter. Um okay, so we go aisle by aisle taking these things out um together in close proximity to each other so that we can watch each other's backs. That way we don't have anything sneaking up on us and trying to bite either one of us.
But not so close that he's going to get my potential zombie germs because
Yes.
that's important.
Yes. Yeah, we don't need any of those ZTIs.
No, 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 no.
Yeah. So we clear
Yeah.
we clear it out, right? Hopefully neither of us have been exposed to anything uh
Mm-hmm.
deadly, right? Then we should probably take some time clearing them out and throwing them outside. So we have to go. I would go to like the what is it called, the clothes aisle, and also the plumbing aisle to get some rubber gloves, some
Mm-hmm.
protective eyewear. Um, get all the body parts covered.
Yep.
Then we spend some time dragging the masses outside. Then we can finish boarding shit up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then we board everything up. I also think eventually in the future we should start burning the bodies
Probably.
for hygiene purposes.
Mm-hmm. Speaking
um,
of, I don't think there's showers there.
that's a good point.
Uh huh.
But there are shower heads at Walmart, and if it has one of the ones that are like detachable, we can pretty easily make our own shower system.
We could get one of those big barrels or whatnot and have
Mm-hmm.
a that's for later. In the
Yep. We're
meantime,
just taking stock right now.
yeah. Right now, first thing we got to figure out, food.
Food.
Food. Okay, we gotta find the perishable shit. We're gonna have tacos for a couple nights.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tacos, cheeseburgers, all the things. Um, I think it'd be smart to take down the non-perishable shit, um, and really, separate all the things from things we should eat now to things we eat later down the line.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We should also, yes, we should do that. We should also start figuring out the electric system
Mm-hmm.
for it with the generator because the power is going to go down eventually because there's no people left. We're assuming there's no people left to maintain the structures.
Right.
So we're plotting, we're planning. It's our first day in the zombie apocalypse and we survived.
Yes, we made it through the day. That was a really long day. I'm kind of tired. We should probably set up some tents in a very lockable area. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, maybe in the back rooms, like the what are they called, the rooms with
The employee rooms?
yeah, employee rooms. Um, and then also maybe a bathroom. I don't fucking know. Just rooms, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the bathroom might be the best option if the plumbing's still working because someone's got to pee.
But there's only one exit for the bathroom.
That is true, but there's also only one exit for the employee room.
That's true.
Mm.
That's true. But there might be windows in the employee room.
Not at the one that I worked at. It was like a room in the middle of the thing. It was just like one window, one door, and 4 concrete walls.
So there was a window.
Yeah, but that just led out to the hallway. Like
That's
it.
still an exit point.
Yeah, but it was on the same wall as the door.
It's cool. I'll trip you in the doorway so I can get out the window.
Perfect. It was also not an opening window either.
Well, you know what we could do?
Huh.
No, I don't think that would really do anything.
Actually, close the doors to the TLE Bay Area. Because the one that I worked at, right, it had 3 large bay doors, then the door that went to the inside, a door that went to the outside, right? So there's two separate exits that go to 2 different places. One's inside and one's outside. Then they had the loft area that you go up there and you can get more tires and stuff and blah blah blah. We could totally shift some stuff around so we have like a little house behind all the tires and shit.
That's
and then
smart.
Then get a ladder. Maybe we'd have to figure out a way to cover the top. Either way, just to make sure that we're enclosed and able to like be somewhat safe, even if they do make it inside to the building, we'll at least have the big TLE area.
And we'll have to sleep in shifts.
Correct. I'll sleep from 10 a.m. to 6 a.m.
What is it?
What?
10 a.m. to 6 a.m.?
10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Okay, I'll sleep whatever opposing hours that is.
All during the day.
Okay.
The entire day.
All right, okay. So months go by, right? We've settled into our zombie routine. All of the infrastructure has gone down because there's nobody to maintain it.
Right.
We might have seen signs of people in our different scavenging, but we haven't really been out a lot because Walmart is still maintaining us. We figured out the generator system. We've still got, lights and stuff and small amounts of refrigeration because I can't imagine we would find enough generators to fully power a Walmart.
I got my own mini fridge. It's where I keep my Mountain Dews.
But we are now at the point where we are slowly starting to think about maybe we should try to move on because our scavenging is starting to be outsourced farther and farther.
Okay. I mean, actually, no, that goes into the outsourcing of scavenging. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. We could get one of the bicycles from. Oh, actually, no. We will need to get some bicycles just in case. But I think at this point, as long as we've been able to maintain our fuel capacity, that we'd be able to take the truck on to somewhere else. But before we leave, we should definitely reinforce some of that truck, particularly the inside and the front, with like one of those ramming bars, just in case. I think Walmart sells them, actually.
They might not be the best quality, but I depending on the Walmart, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're packing up bikes for the road. Got our truck. We've modified our truck. We got tents, blankets, food and water supplies, our weapons, and we need to build our pack out. Our backpacks.
Tuna fish.
Just all
the packets of tuna fish, not the cans. They're too loud to open. Just the little paper packages of tuna fish that we probably already ate by now.
I don't
Um,
know. I mean, Walmart. I mean, could you get you because I mean, think about it. It's not just the stuff that's on the aisles. It's also the stuff in the storage.
mhm.
So
So
they might have a lot.
what could we add to our packs that's light enough but nutritious enough? And did we think about this months ago when we started eating the food?
Probably not at first.
Mm-hmm.
So our options are a little bit more limited than they should be, but I feel like at a certain point we would both kind of go, yeah, this isn't going to be permanent.
Well, here's the question: did we eat all the jerky?
Um, Probably. Probably, honestly.
We should probably make sure that we have the little jugs of water, like gallons of water,
Mm-hmm.
um, or if we've saved, the little 16 ounces. Um, if we still even have any water left, I assume that we have some. But I guess that can go in the cabin of the truck with us. That way, it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
fly out.
Well, again, remember, we're holding up at a Walmart, so we probably found something to secure stuff in the bed of the truck.
Like bungee
We've
cords.
probably also pilfered the camping section and we're able to like purify water. So we
Mm-hmm.
have let's just assume we have a water source. Because I'm
Okay.
sure we have a water source. I'm
We've been
sure we
drinking our pee for months now.
do. We have packets of something.
Okay.
Absolutely. You know what we have to take
What?
with us on the road? We definitely have the dehydrated camping packets.
Oh
The
God.
bullshit. We definitely have that shit because we got all the Walmart food to ourselves. We did not eat that shit.
Did we eat any of the spam? Because you don't have to
Probably.
cook.
I don't
You don't.
mind spam.
Because you don't have to cook that. Just saying. All right. We should probably stop off at Publix to get a pub sub before we go.
No, 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 absolutely not.
Um. Okay.
All right,
So
so
we
we're
got our
heading out.
food, water. Last couple days. Where are we headed to?
Um, well, we live in suburbia, so let's assume our starting point was on the outskirts of the city that holds the Walmart.
Uh huh.
Walmart's probably the biggest grocery store, the main grocery store in that city. So let's say we're going to another city.
Okay.
And let's say we're also taking like side trips to scout out and see if we can find a more permanent base.
Okay. Well, we don't want to go to any really high populated area. So that
Mm-hmm.
leaves small towns, like little rural cities.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And we're definitely avoiding the highway because regardless if people survived or not, the highway is going to be a fucking nightmare.
uh, we're gonna go
Dead
off
cars
roading.
everywhere. Well, it's a good thing you picked a truck.
Mm-hmm. That's why I picked a truck. Okay, so we're off to the next city. I would say somewhere near where we could do some sort of farming.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe uh, Tennessee, Kansas area. They've got some farms out there.
Farming with a close enough water source.
Mm. What's close to that? We can do the Mississippi River. That's a pretty big and long thing. Where does where does the Mississippi start? Let's look at this. Let's look at this map. Oh, it took me to Google Maps. Uh, images. There we go. Okay. So, according to this map, the
Mm-hmm.
Mississippi starts in Minnesota, goes down the border of Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Louisiana. So the question is, how far north do we want to go?
Well, since all of the infrastructure is down now permanently, we don't want to go too far north where winters start getting really harsh because we don't have a lot of options for protecting ourselves against winter.
Mm.
And you're a Florida boy,
Uh huh.
and I'm a North Carolina girl.
Uh huh.
We don't do cold.
Uh huh.
We're not built for it, so we're not gonna go too far north.
So it sounds like we're gonna be in like the southeastern part of Tennessee, where it
Hmm.
borders on Arkansas and Mississippi. That seems like a
I think if we get a little into the wilds of Tennessee, that could be positive, I think.
well, I mean, there's
I
a
think there's
water
a lot of
source there.
rivers and stuff there. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's also places that are like by there, like city type places.
Hmm.
Um, so we have Memphis, Helena. I feel like there's a place in Mississippi that I went there that was close. That's within like 50 miles. Um, but yeah, like there's some places there. Memphis is gonna have a bunch of grocery stores there that we can pillage. Then we can also start learning how to grow things nearby. And since we'll have the mighty Mississippi, we'll have a nice you know source of water. But we will have to test it out and filter it at some point.
Hmm.
Um,
I would say we always filter it because if it's Mississippi River, that's huge. You can't guarantee at what point the zombies make it into the river and drown.
that's true. That's true. Maybe
Um,
maybe not
but
such a big river. Where's rivers?
I would think it would be the same concern regardless of the size of the river. We also still don't know how the zombie virus was contracted.
True. True, but we do not.
Mm.
We could really
Okay.
turn into zombies at any point.
Yeah. Well, we definitely know it's not from Bloodborne because I'm still alive.
Did we manage to remember to grab things like matches and like a fire starter kit?
No, we didn't because you were very concerned about the food.
I'm gonna get hungry. It's a long trip. You don't want me to get cranky?
So we can head towards Memphis, but we're gonna have to be very cautious about Memphis because the population from the 2025 data is between 610,000 to 630,000.
Right. However, we would be more by the river, which is a little bit of ways from the city. So really, we
But
would
aren't we
only go in
gonna
there. Hmm?
go ahead? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the only reason we would go in there is to scavenge for non-perishables.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it might be risky to head towards Memphis, just if we have to head into that city for supplies.
Hmm. There's also smaller cities nearby that we can always get to first.
Hmm.
So,
All right, so we're on the road. We're heading towards Mississippi River somewhere
mm-hmm.
in the Mississippi River. We have spam. We have water.
Uh-huh.
We have what else did we decide on? Oh, the dehydrated camp food. And
Uh-huh.
that's all we fucking. Oh, we have bikes, and that's all we fucking have because somebody got real distracted by food.
I mean, we can turn around and get other things, or we can
I
just stop
don't think
somewhere
we
on the way over
even
there.
took our weapons with us.
Man,
So now we have to stop in the next city over. I have to go get stuff.
I think if we got into the truck, right, and we started driving, we'd be like, "Oh, we got to turn around." We literally left all of our protection there. I'm pretty sure
No,
we would
I
do that.
think I think what would happen is I would look at you and I go, Turbo, did you only bring food?
Yes.
And I would just look at you until you turned around.
I got my favorite knife with me. It's my zombie killing knife. I've named her Shirley.
Okay, so we turn back around because, oh shit, we forgot everything but food.
Mm-hmm.
So now we grab our weapons, right? I think at this point we pretty much ditched guns for the most part. Do you think?
Yeah, at this point, yeah, especially if we were having to do some, some amount of defending, which I assume we would
Yeah.
have.
Um. So we've got our food already. We don't need that. We've got our just in case transportation. We should
Mm-hmm.
definitely grab extra fuel, which we did not grab the first time.
I would just assume we'd already had some amount of, fuel tanks in the back of the truck.
You assumed we're playing this Dungeons and Dragons style, and you have to be specific. Otherwise, me, the dungeon master, is taking advantage of it.
Fine. Okay.
I've
We
never
did.
played Dungeons and Dragons.
We
but I'm
didn't grab
assuming.
any of the fuel. We didn't think about that. Now you're gonna make me nitpick, and this thing's gonna be 3 hours long.
Yes, yes. All right, so we both grabbed a really sturdy backpack
Mm-hmm.
for supplies. We're throwing all the food supplies in the truck of the bed of the truck
Okay.
because we got like a cargo net for the back of the truck. So we'll
Okay.
keep that in there for now. So we're gonna put just ghost stuff in our bag.
Right.
We need room for what we scavenge along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should take duct tape because duct tape is always useful.
Okay.
First aid
I
kit.
don't disagree.
First aid kits for both of us.
Right.
Both of us have flashlights with extra batteries because
Mm-hmm.
we're going to use that until we can't use it no more.
Also, a bottle of Midori Sour because Rebel just loves all the alcohol.
I don't drink. I don't drink at all.
I don't drink either.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't even know what that is. It sounds gross.
It's just a nice fruity sour apple drink.
Oh, okay. Like anytime a drink is called like something with sour on the end, I'm instantly like, why would you drink that? That's also,
It's not even sour.
The idea I picture in my head is something that's like on Warhead's level sour.
No, it is nowhere on that level.
Because if you have to specify sour at the end, that must mean it makes some type of like note, right?
It is more of a title rather than a descriptor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not sour. But yeah, okay, so we're on our way. I don't know how far we were because we never established where we exactly were when all this happened. So how far is the Memphis metropolitan area?
Well, if we started in like middle America, I don't know, pick somewhere in the middle of America.
I have to look at a map.
Okay, hang on. Let's see. Google Maps. Google Maps. Where are we? What's in the middle of the map? Or the middle of the U.S.? I don't know.
I'm trying to look. Kansas, Oklahoma.
Map.
A good chunk of Texas.
Oh, we're definitely in fucking Kansas because it's fucking Kansas.
Well, if we're in Kansas, we don't have to go all the way to Tennessee for the Mississippi. We can find a fresh water somewhere closer.
Oh, we could go to Missouri if we were in Kansas.
What's in Missouri?
Missouri's got water. They got lots of water.
You know, if we were in Kansas, we would have experienced a winter.
The fact that we both have to look up a U.S. map. That's embarrassing.
We're bad at this. I am not smarter than a fifth grader. Okay, so we have the Missouri River, the Grand River. We also have the Lake of the Ozarks, and that's not far from Jefferson City. We could bike there.
You know, that water will be good for our food source too.
Mm-hmm.
A renewable food source.
Correct.
That might be better.
So let's see what's by Lake of the Ozarks. Okay. Osage Beach. Oh, it looks pretty. um. Okay, there's a place called Village of Four Seasons. It is a
That sounds
resort.
cute.
It's a resort community.
Oh, hell yeah. We're heading to the resort. That's absolutely where we're going. So when we open our paper map that we definitely had, we saw this place.
Uh huh.
And we said, oh, yeah, we're going to the resort. That's where we're going.
Okay. It is a 50-minute drive, which means if we go on bike, it'll be about 3 hours to get to Jefferson City. But I don't think we'll have to go that far. Because
So we're going to what was it?
Village of Four Seasons.
Yeah. That's where we're going.
Yeah, there's a lot of towns nearby. Rocky Mount, Greenview, Green Bay Terrace. They're all like way closer. Um, and there's a lot of wildlife there, so we can start hunting things like rabbits.
Mm.
And this lake isn't just a lake. There's also running water, so we can figure out some way of utilizing the movement of the water
For power?
for power.
Yeah.
I hope there's a Radio Shack nearby.
I will be relying on you for all that because that I would be done. Oh, you know where we should head once we get there?
Where?
A library.
For what?
We need all the how-to books.
We were at a Walmart. They had books there.
Yeah, but we didn't look at those.
Oh. She was just playing with the coloring books.
Hurry, Tobro! We need to stop at the Barnes and Noble. Hurry!
There might actually be some Barnes and Nobles there. Ours closed down here like a while ago.
Oh, we still have ours. It's really nice. There's a Starbucks on the inside.
I'm gonna learn how to day trade when we hit the Barnes and Noble. I'll get a book on day trading.
Okay.
I will be the market.
I'm sure that'll be useful in the long run.
Totally.
All right, we're on our way.
Mm-hmm.
We're on our way. We figured out where we're going.
All right.
We actually have the supplies we should have started the trip with.
Mm-hmm. So we're in Kansas. We're moving west to Missouri. Driving, it'll take us about 8 hours? Hold on. All right. So if we were in the middle of Kansas, we'll say we were in Brookville.
That's cute. Yeah, we can be in Brookville. That sounds like a suburbia area.
So that will take us 5.5 hours to drive there if we're driving at a moderate regular speed and adhering to the speed limits. But since we're the only two people, we should probably save our gas and not drive like assholes.
Yeah, we also won't be able to take the highways because we're avoiding highways.
Correct, but that also means
all back roads.
That means we can drive straighter. But we also don't have to stop for stop signs either.
That's true. We don't.
Can you? Oh my God! I just realized something. We've been driving for all of our adult lives, right? So more than half of our life at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize how hard it's going to be to start driving like a long distance and realize you don't have to stop at stop signs?
Yeah.
That shit is so ingrained.
It's going to be hard.
Oh my God. I'm going to, for like the first 3 hours, I'm going to be worried that I'm going to get pulled over by a zombie cop.
Shit, imagine.
You get pulled over, he just comes crawling over. License and registration.
Okay, so as we're driving along, right?
Uh-huh.
Watching the scenery. We're going to assume it takes longer just because we have paper maps and not Google anymore. Right. And we're also taking back roads. And there's no, like, telling, even then, there's no telling what kind of, like, cars will be abandoned or anything like that.
Right.
So as we're driving along, we're starting to notice, right, that the zombies, their behavior has changed.
Uh-oh.
They're not solo scavengers anymore. They're starting to group up.
This sounds like 28 years later. What are you doing?
It does. It does.
This is a fast evolution. We're still in the first year. What's happening here?
Yep. Yep. They're starting to evolve. Um, not really any more aggressive than they normally are. Not really any faster or anything like that, because that just wouldn't be fair.
Oh.
But they are starting to hunt together.
Mm.
And isn't that interesting, Turbo? Isn't
How are
that
they
interesting?
How are they still even alive? We were the only two people. Who are they eating?
Well, we were assuming we were the only two people, but we have seen signs of potentially other people surviving. And just by logic alone, like, we can assume we were the only two people. But what makes us so special?
Because we're hot and we're awesome. Duh.
But anyway, that's all I have to add detail to the drive.
Okay. So then
It's just zombie behavior. I'm a passenger princess all day. I just watch it. I just watch.
Okay. So we take a couple stops every 30 minutes because Rebel has to pee. And then as we make every few stops, we see if we can scavenge a little more food, a little bit more supplies. So it takes us like a good day to get there. We almost have an incident near Kansas City, but Rebel she was just the goat in this scenario. She threw out one of our jars of Spam and they just went crazy over it, you know. Distracted them. And then she said, "I want to speak to your manager," and they just fled.
They ran away.
But we did make it through there, and we you basically get there without any real issues. But now we realize that this is a resort, and there are zombies there.
Retired zombies.
Retired old zombies. Who still think that they're on vacation.
And that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. It's also been 52 minutes. Are we making this a to be continued?
We're gonna have to wrap it up, dude.
So I guess we'll find out what happens after we get to the Village of Four Seasons after this. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this weird D&D type choose your own adventure game where we just talk nonsense about it, let us know. And if you really hated it, still let us know. We love feedback.
Yeah, we would never do it again if you actually hated it.
If you actually hated it, I would do it again out of spite.
I would probably, yeah, I'm sorry, I would too.
Actually,
I would do it more aggressively.
Actually, during this thing, if you had any ideas of what challenges we should come up with, now that you know where we are, come up with some ideas, throw it at us. We might integrate it, or probably will, because we're terrible at creating things. Give us some ideas. We'll throw it into the next one, and we will make sure to integrate that and see how we fare off with it. And no, we won't cheat and just be like, oh, a fucking fairy came down and just wished it away. No, we'll deal with it like we normally actually would, hypothetically, if we were brave.
And we definitely will come back to this. Definitely.
100%.
At some point. Definitely.
Somewhere down the line. I'm going to be unemployed soon. I'm going to have plenty of time.
Shit. I'm going to be medicated soon.
Then you'll be less fun.
Are you saying me being miserable makes me more fun? That's super fucking rude, dude.
Sorry, they were all thinking it. I just said it.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take my foot out of my mouth. And definitely not feed it to a zombie.
Yes, you need that foot. Also, I'm going to take my foot out as well because I'm pretty sure after we hit cut on this, she's going to yell at me for what I just said.
Bye.
Bye.